halls with boughs of holly. 'Tis the season to be jolly. Don we now our bright apparel. Join the ancient Yuletide carol. See the blazing Yule before us. Strike the harp and join the chorus.
So here we go, first day of Vlogmas. So I think for today's Christmassy activity, I'm gonna take my lunch break and go to a craft store, probably Michael's or Joann's or Hobby Lobby, or maybe all three, depending on how quickly I can get this done. Yeah, I am gonna look for some garland for my front porch. I'm gonna do my front porch a little differently than I have in past years. So yeah, should be fun. And yeah, you like this hairstyle I'm rocking today? I call this woke up late. Yeah, slightly disheveled, doesn't even begin to describe it, but you know what? It's just some days you just can't do all of the things, so be it. No eyeliner today either. Yeah. Whatever. Like the tinsel that's coming in up there. Doing that just for the festive season. Yup, that's what that is. Festive hair tinsel. Yeah. Okay, let's go get some garland. So, I forgot to take footage of inside the craft store. I'm so far not doing so hot with this Vlogmas thing. So bear with me while I learn, you know, and remember to turn on my camera when I'm doing something interesting. Yeah, it is crazy in the stores, which is ridiculous because it's Tuesday and it's like 1 p.m. and it just doesn't feel like it should be that crazy in the stores. So I hate shopping even on a good day. And so my goal is always to just get in and out and just be done with whatever it is I'm there for. I don't really browse. I just beeline it for whatever I'm there to get, and then I GTFO. So I was going to go get myself a Starbucks as a treat, which is something I don't normally do. I'm not a big Starbucks person, but when I'm in the mood for something sweet, then I like to get coffee from there. Otherwise, I'm a black coffee only kind of person. And holy moly, the line was like all wrapped around the Starbucks like twice. I was like, there's no way, I'm not doing this. Like, my lunch break isn't that long. I'm not gonna waste it in the drive-thru for Starbucks. But man, suburban people freaking love their Starbucks. Suburban people in America love their Starbucks. Like, it is just, it's a thing, you guys. It's crazy. So one thing that I wanted to do this season, and I'm gonna work on, is I am going to try to take more advantage of the forest preserves near my home. So I live in Chicagoland, and I live in an area where there's it's the Cook County Forest Preserve system where there's so many around here. There's so many, and I've been to like maybe 4 or 5 of them, and there's probably like 100. I mean, it's just a lot. You see, like, driving up and down the main roads in this area, like, there's just all these turnouts for these little, like, parks and woods and things like that. So I'm gonna start going to those. When I'm driving and I come across one that I haven't been to before, I'm just gonna pull in and check it out and find some new places to go for walks with the mister and the dog. And yeah, so like right now my plan was to sit here with a Starbucks, but that didn't work out, which is okay. But like, I'm sitting here and I am watching this woodpecker just like go crazy on this tree over here. It's pretty awesome. He's a red-headed woodpecker and he's huge. I wish I could get some footage of it for you, but I don't know if that will work. I can try. That's one of my goals this season. It's not really like a Christmassy thing to do, but I think especially when it starts snowing, it'll be fun to see these different parks and the way they change throughout the season. So that's my plan. again, it's just a tough year to try to do like Christmassy things because all of the normal things aren't available. So, but we do have this amazing system of forest preserves and parks, and I should take more advantage of it. So I'm gonna. And they had the garland that I wanted. They had 4 left of the style that I was looking for, so it's just enough to do my front porch, so I'm super excited about that. I bought a couple other little things too, which I'll show you. They're pretty cute. And everything was half off today, so score.
While they tell of Yuletide treasure,
Hey guys, welcome to Vlogmas Day. This is the 3rd day that I've been vlogging. I haven't posted anything. Figured I'd try to make a mishmash of this disastrous footage and try to post something maybe at the end of the week. We'll see. So it is Wednesday. It's my lunch break. So I did not do my 30 minutes of knitting this morning because my mornings have been extremely busy. Like, pretty much my phone starts ringing for work stuff like the second I open my eyes lately, and it's just because my work is weather related and it's really cold outside, so it is what it is. So I'm gonna knit a few rows on my magic heel socks because, again, super excited to see how this heel fits on my foot. And yeah, and then I have a 1 o'clock Zoom meeting that I need to be on, and then after that I need to hit the road and go take a look at a boiler at one of our facilities that isn't working. Try to figure out what's going on there. So super fun day. As far as Christmas stuff, as you can see, I still have all of my harvest / Thanksgiving decorations up. And you know what? That's okay. It's only December 2nd today, so and there's no snow on the ground here. The grass is still green, and there's still some leaves clinging to the trees. So I don't feel terrible. I do still have some pumpkins out on my front step, and I have a fall wreath on my front door. So I'm sure the neighbors are not super happy about the fact that I am pretty much the only one on the block that still has fall stuff up, but you know what? It is what it is. So I'm finding vlogging to be a little difficult. I feel like my days go really, really fast. You know, I've been trying to get up early in the morning, but it doesn't seem to matter how early I get up. There's just chores and work calls, and I don't have set hours for my job. So it's basically like it just starts whenever the phone starts ringing. And it just kind of feels like right now I'm not able to carve out a lot of time for myself, that's okay. I mean, I'm going to be taking time off later in the month, so yeah, the vlogging might get a little better. And also, I realized I'm just not that interesting. Like, I don't really do interesting things during the day. You know, I get up, I do my chores, I get dressed, I sit at my kitchen table and do work and talk on the phone, and that's pretty much it. And I really haven't been doing like Christmassy things. I really need to decorate. I really need to do that. But yeah, it's just been kind of boring. So sorry guys, this is gonna be kind of lame out of the gate. Maybe it'll get more interesting later on, but yeah, I'm just a really freaking boring person. So it is what it is, I guess. Anyway, I'm gonna knit for a while and take my meeting, and then yeah, we will get on the road. So see you later.
Icicles and frozen window panes, gingerbread men and candy canes. I'll help you bake your favorite tree, and trimming the tree in red and white. Go to a party for the night. I'll wear my favorite shirt and tie. Then finding a quiet place we know, standing beneath the mistletoe. I'll raise your chin to mine and give you a gentle kiss. Will you believe in me at Christmas time? We'll wish upon the brightest star we find. And I'll take you close to fight the cold and hold your hand in mine. Writing out cards you have to send, fighting a gift for your best friend. I'll help you hold your shopping bags, and slowly the streets will fill with snow. All of the lights begin to glow. As it gets dark, I'll walk you home. And if you want quiet and some rest, I'll lend you my shoulder for your head to fall asleep upon and dream about the day. Will you believe in me at Christmas time? We'll wish upon the brightest star we find. And I'll take you close to fight the cold and hold your hand in mine. Yes, I'll take you close to fight the cold and hold your hand in mine. Yes, I'll take you close to fight the cold and share this heart of mine.
In the bleak midwinter, frost and wind made moan. Earth stood hard as iron, water like a stone. Snow had fallen, snow on snow on snow on snow. In the bleak midwinter, long, long ago. Our God, heaven cannot hold him, nor earth sustain. Heaven and earth shall flee away when he comes to reign. In the bleak midwinter, a stable place sufficed. The Lord God Almighty, Jesus Christ. Angels and archangels may have gathered there. Cherubim, seraphim, all throng the air. But his mother only in her maiden bliss worship God beloved with a kiss. What can I give him, poor as I am? If I were a shepherd, I would bring a lamb. If I were a wise man, oh, I would do my part. Yet what can I give him? Give him my heart. Yet what can I give him? Give him my heart. Yet what can I give him? Give Jingle, 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 jingle.
Good morning. It is about 8:30 in the morning. It is 30 degrees here today, so it's officially below freezing. So in my mind, it's getting to be pretty cold. Anything below freezing, and you really start to feel it. But yeah, I am getting back to work today, so I'm gonna do like my little half hour of knitting. Finally getting back to that. I really got off track last week. And then I need to start my day. I did kind of peek at my messages and stuff over the weekend and yesterday when we were back in town. And it's not too bad. So I think I'll be able to kind of slog through the emails today, at least call everybody back, and then start getting back to the usual. So we'll see. Coming back after a few days off is always a joy. So anyway, I tried to start cobbling all this footage together yesterday. And if you follow me on Instagram, you know why I got really distracted. But yeah, so I tried to cobble the footage together yesterday, and I realized that I did not do a whole lot of explanation in between. I just kind of like took footage of things that I thought were cool, or I don't know, but I didn't really explain a lot of what was going on. So it's very random. This is a very different experience than just doing a podcast, which I think I said before, which is very linear, and this is not linear. This is like complete and utter chaos compared to the podcast. So, but to catch you up, so there's not a whole lot of like Christmassy type footage, because I haven't really done a whole lot of Christmassy things. So this past weekend was supposed to be getting the rest of the house decorated, getting the Christmas tree, all of that kind of stuff. That was loosely the plan. We usually do that stuff the first week or weekend in December or directly thereafter. And instead, my boyfriend wanted to get away for the weekend because we didn't have the kids, and go to a little cabin on the Mississippi River in a little town called Savannah, Illinois, which is right on the Illinois-Iowa border. And if you don't know, if you're not from the States, the Mississippi River is a huge, huge river. Like, it's so large that it has islands in it. And it like cuts the country, almost in half. Like, you'll hear phrases like west of the Mississippi or east of the Mississippi, like, that's the biggest hamburger I've ever seen west of the Mississippi. It's a big dividing marker in America, and it's beautiful. It's a very slow moving river most of the time because it is so large, and it's the border between Illinois where I live, and Iowa. So anyway, so we go to this cabin. It's super cute, and they allowed dogs, so we got to bring Beckett, which was super fun. He travels fairly well, so that was nice. And yeah, we kind of just explored around, and so that is part of what is called the driftless. Sorry, I can never say this right. It's part of what is called the driftless area, or the driftless region. And basically what that means, there's a part of the Midwest starting in Wisconsin and kind of going through, like, I think it's like the most southeastern tip of Minnesota and down through like part of Iowa and the northwesternmost tip of Illinois. And it's the only area in that whole like swath of states that wasn't just raised by glaciers at one point. And so it's got a very different terrain. Like, when you think of Iowa and Illinois, you usually think of the land being very flat, and it is very flat, except for that one area. It's very hilly, and it's connected by a series of valleys, There's some pretty extensive cave systems there. Hold on. And basically just the whole topography of the place is very, very different than what you normally see in the Midwest. So it's very cool. And so the cabin was up on like a hill, which was really cute and just overlooked the Mississippi River and the bridge there, and it was very cool. And we explored around quite a bit. It's, you know, a lot of people don't think that the Midwest is beautiful in the early winter, like especially before it snowed, because it's just very barren and gray. But to me, I've always found that to be really, really beautiful for some reason. I like that, and I like the way, you know, if you drive the same road over and over and over again in the Midwest, typically on either side of the road there's going to be trees, right? So for in the spring, all you see is the trees, and in the summer, all you see are the leaves, and in the fall, it's beautiful. And in the winter, in the early winter, before the snow, when all the leaves fall down, you can see it in between the trees and behind the trees, and it kind of reveals all of this other stuff that you just forgot was there, all the other seasons. And so you can see a lot farther into the woods, which is very cool. And it's a very sleepy, still feeling to look out onto all of the fields that have been plowed. A lot of times you'll see, you know, bays of hay that are laying out in the field, you know, wrapped up, waiting to be picked up. So you kind of just look out over the field and you see all the hay bales. And I really just enjoy that whole look, which is weird because it's definitely not the Midwest's prettiest season for sure. But anyway, so I really enjoyed. We drove over the bridge into Iowa, and we went walking in a state park there in Bellevue, which was really fun. And we tried to go to the Mississippi Palisades State Park, but certain weekends of the year it's closed down because they allow deer hunters into the park to manage the herds of deer, which are huge out there. There's deer literally everywhere. It's crazy. They were all over by the cabin, and the cabin was like in the town of Savannah, so it's not like it was out in the woods, but there were deer there every night. It was very cool. And so yeah, it was really pretty. We did quite a bit of exploring, only outside, you know, because we're trying to not catch anything while we're out there. So anyway, the second day we were there, we were just kind of hanging around at the cabin, and we decided to sit out on the porch. And it was cold, but not too cold. It was between like 35 and 40, so, you know, mild, you know, sweater weather. And we were sitting out on the porch, and my boyfriend proposed to me. So yeah, I guess I'm getting married, which is kind of crazy. So yeah, so that happened. And he had hidden some champagne in the car. So we had champagne, and yeah, and it was just very happy and romantic, and yeah. So the trip was very low key, other than, you know, the big proposal. And I think that's exactly what I needed. It was just nice to just disconnect and be out in nature a lot. I have some beautiful footage of the river, which I will insert. We're definitely going to go back next year. The fishing is really good there, so I think we want to try to go when we have some more time, so Abe can, you know, spend more time fishing in the river. But yeah, so that was the weekend. So now I'm back, and I am trying to kind of not just catch up on work things, which I need to do in a little bit, but catch up on... Good morning. I'm vlogging. I'll pause it. Yeah, the house is not completely decorated. We don't have the tree. And I usually wait until later on in the tree. I mean, it's been my family's tradition to do Christmas a little later. And Christmas Eve is the big holiday for us. My dad is mostly Norwegian and Swedish, and so he tends to follow more Scandinavian traditions, and so my whole family has kind of followed that tradition. So it's really only important that you have the tree like for Christmas Eve. It's not like a whole season type thing. Well, there's a little birdie over here. Hi. So I bought myself one of those bird feeders that just sticks on the window. And it's clear plexiglass, you know, so, or made out of clear plastic, and it just like sticks onto the window. And I filled it with bird food, and the birds are used to being fed in the backyard. And so it hasn't, no one has really found it out here. And I've been sprinkling bird seed like on the sidewalk and stuff. But it looks like oh, there's two. It's two sparrows. It's a pair. It's a male and a female. Oh, this is so cute. They gave up and flew away. Maybe I need to move the bird feeder down or up, or I don't know. Oh, he's back. I'm gonna stop moving around so they can't see me. Yeah. I don't remember what I was saying. Okay, I cleaned out the bird feeder and I put it back a little bit lower, and I sprinkled some bird seed all around, so hopefully they'll come back and they'll realize that it's there and they'll utilize it while I'm sitting here so I can enjoy the birdies, because I'm that person who really likes birds. So what else? I gotta wrap this up because I really need to get to work. I see my phone lighting up with emails and stuff, so I need to get on that. That's about it. I felt like I had so much more to talk about, but I guess I don't right now. I mean, I'm still working on my first cup of coffee, so that's probably part of the problem. But yeah, I'm gonna get to work, and I will check in with you guys a little later. Bye.
In the bleak